on here. It's Sunday the 15th of February 2015, and I just want to let you know what's happening here with this warrant. We're going to be going to see the lawyer tomorrow, Taek Choi. Finally, after such a long time, we missed out on last year before Christmas. He knocked off early, so it's been about a month and 15-16 days it's taken Matt Taylor and our new leader of the Moai King William Party in Brighton, Lewis area, electorate in England. So he has given up his SOS Independent Party and put in our party, the King William Moai Party, for new politics. So we are operating here in New Zealand from there, direct, with authority straight from Devonport on the King William yard and his Navy base set up, his estate that we will be operating from, to Devonport here in Auckland, North Shore, New Zealand, but our office is here in downtown Auckland City on Tapora Street. So we're ready to proceed with the legal documents, the instruments for the pound note. You'll see I've just put it on Facebook, and you'll see two figures there, one for the trustee, escrow, holding fee like deposit on 1 bar 61 Cook Street property. It is a fraud title transfer because it has omitted to put unregistered interests on the title, the original land patent land title from Britain, and William Cornwallis Symonds, the surrogate King of England, who came into the harbour there in 1840 and mysteriously died on 1841. So the titles were switched over, and the LINZ, Australia New South Wales government in Wellington, under the Queen, has failed to add our names of the original owners onto that land block. That's an offence under the Land Transfer Act 1952. So that will be handled by Taek Choi, a conveyancing lawyer. He's back now, and so I'm going to see him and take these pound notes already in there, but we'll be depositing. Those pound notes are legal certificates to cover the amount of the property of 55 million New Zealand dollars. That's for the second contractor, Simon Roundtree and James Brown. You're listening to this video. We're only giving you 72 hours notice to respond to the affidavits I'm going to drop to you, and I'll go straight into the lawyer to talk to your lawyer. So your lawyer must respond to our affidavits, and that's all it's going to take, our affidavit on that title of the chief's rent in legal terms, and yours is a ground rent over the land block. So you have to produce the original Glasgow, Scotland titles that were on that block of land before any other title is recognised as the original owners. The ones that are there now are not the original owners. Okay? So I want to make that quite clear. We have done over 6 years research just on that land block, and it's under the Queen, head of state, and she's in the EU Parliament, Brussels, as a conflict of interest with our King William title and Admiralty, when she has just appointed Prince Andrew, the paedophile that we're taking to court when we go there, Jamie and I, to take him to court. And he will have to come up with any evidence to get himself out of using our flag, our Confederation flag, this one here that you see, on his ships to pick up the HM Treasury King's Royal Revenue with this flag on those Ocean Monarch ship, P&O ships, and all the ships that derived their Admiralty law of transporting goods around the world on HM Treasury with this flag. There's no other flag that does that, free passage to the world. Okay, so I just want to let you people know that we're going in tomorrow, finally to finish off what has become a long drawn out case where there's no room to move, legally no room to move, and the Queen is a fraud. We're taking her to court over there in England. I'll arrest her, myself as the King's surrogate, King William, default on her convictions, and she's trying to get out of it. She won't be able to get out. Only a monarch like myself, a native monarch of this country, and a monarch in Britain under Rogan and Cosgrove, surnames of our English title. So I've got title there of native, English, and the Moai statue standing in the Queen Elizabeth Great Court in London will be changed to the King's Great Court and the Moai Memorial to God's Grace Spirit Law. Okay, L-O-R-E. Okay, so that we've got a king, we've got a flag, and we have his memorials in Devonport, and we have our Moai Memorial to God in Queen Elizabeth Great Court in London. That's my personal native title to the whole world. Okay, that's what it means. They don't realise that they picked it up in 1868, Queen Victoria, and took it back to England with something in mind why she took it. As soon as she took it there, America lost its sovereignty to Britain. Okay, so there's a connection there with us, with the King of England, and that's the only flag that put Admiralty law and the Bank of England and the pound notes you see that we're using. We have the legal right to print it against all the fraudsters in the world. Okay, so that's why you see that big figure on the green pound note, 970 million trillion pound note certificate. The same as this one here, you'll see. We've got 26.567 pound note certificate. Okay, so we just fill in the amount against the debtors on that property, the fraudster Doug Rickard Bell. Okay, so he's not getting away with it. And that has repercussions right through the real estate that sold it against our title. And also the banks. The Westpac Bank, pretty well in line to get fired with this flag and the memorials and me being the King of England. Okay? Just want to let you people know that the documents stack up. You've got something better, you'll have to put it in writing, as it's me and my word against you and your word through a conveyancing lawyer. I think he's had plenty of time to read exactly what I've written. It might be a lot of words, but it's confusing for people. It's my own words. It's no other court. It's our court. We can talk any way we like. But you'll see the Acts of Parliament, King William's 1830 to 1837. Those are locked in statute law, extant forevermore between King William IV and the Moai Hapu natives here in New Zealand. Okay, so that's really, I'm just tying up the pound note to legalise it tomorrow. Okay, so the 10 million pounds of New Zealand dollars comes out to 4.831 or something like that, 4.843 pound notes. That's equivalent to the British pound note, our note. It will more than likely be 4% that we sell the note, the £1 trillion note, to the bank after that, to the ANZ Bank. They've got branches around the world, and to other banks around the world will buy the note anything from 4% down to 1%, down to 0.5%. It still belongs to the people. All this money that we're collecting belongs to all the members who are being good enough to join us, the Moai King William Party in England and here in New Zealand. It's a dual government. The Moai government is a dual government with the British Westminster government, the new one from the 7th of May onwards, because we'll be there to kick out all the paedophiles, like the 2 videos, 3 videos I've got. I've gone and videoed a video of the 2 kids, the Russian kids, that have been telling the story about these paedophiles in the churches, in the schools, in the councils. All the Crown agents and their families have been sodomizing children for many years. We're going with this flag to arrest the whole lot of them and compensate those families who have suffered all these years, and take all those kids back. We'll go in with warrants and with sheriffs and with marshals, straight in and knock every door in Britain. Right? We will rake them out with this flag of King William IV. It will save Britain. This flag here is going to save Britain. So I'm just saying to Nicholas Sturgeon, the first Prime Minister of Scotland, you're best to come to Devonport, join us there with the Moai King William Party on his land, and make a new government. Scotland, Ireland, Wales and England. I'm going there as England, but with the King I won't be able to vote or be a candidate. So we're going to issue with this flag the pound notes, £1,000 to each member who joins around the world in 250 countries. So if you're going to join in your country, you can join and claim all the 970 million trillion pound notes, the gold bullion, everything that's been collected in the HM Treasury in England under this flag, under Queen Victoria Trust, that belongs to us. It belongs to our native people here in New Zealand, and they're immigrants from Britain, from Devonport to Devonport here, and Devonport, Plymouth to Plymouth here in New Zealand. Okay, so it matches up to all that I'm saying, with titles that are organic, historic, ancestral, and our inheritance, land patent titles. That means it is the sovereign. We are the sovereign and the monarchs of these lands in New Zealand, Pacific Islands, with the Moai statue, and King William, the King of Ireland, England, Scotland, Hanover, and Aotea, New Zealand and Pacific Islands. So he's the king of all of that. So when the Queen went into the EU Parliament, she took the sovereignty from the people in Wales, England, Scotland and Ireland, and took it into the EU Parliament and sold it. She did not take Hanover. It's still on King William's property estate in Devonport. That's what I grabbed. I'm telling you publicly, people in the world, I've grabbed that land with this flag. Okay, it belongs to us in commerce. I am the King of Commerce. Okay, I'm not the King of Commerce, not his bloodline. It's the bank and the revenue. Okay, everything the Rothschilds have got, they've been using this flag, they'll get seized. All the properties that the Rothschilds owns, they've been tampering with this flag, and the Vatican and the Queen. They've been tampering with this flag and not telling anybody what they've been doing, how they've been collecting the money. That belongs to all you people who joins us and claims all of that revenue. Now, all you have to do, one more time, is to register online when Jamie and I put the website together for the mobile phones. We'll have the mobile phones here on Taek, and you just wipe it across the front of the screen. Any mobile phone, doesn't matter, any mobile phone. It'll pick your number up on Taek, and you just click into our phone online. I did have it on in 2012, but some people ripped me off and had to start all over again. So it's come from nothing back to where it is now. So you click that across, and then deposit or credit goes straight into your account. Okay, so we're giving away £1,000 gift to newcomers, and they can buy shares if they want to in the mobile phone by just putting the money straight in and pulling it straight out. Okay, so this is the means of banking all the time around the world. Anyway, so and candidates in the 650 electorates in Britain will get £10,000 each with credit. Okay, straight into their phone as soon as they register next month. Okay, in the Moai King William party. I should be there with Jamie, living in London, and also in Devonport, and we're going across to Denmark as well, and France. Okay, so we'll be either of those countries and Scotland with the turbines, tidal turbines, and in Dover, the tidal turbines in Margate, up north of Dover in England. Okay, so those are just some more of the revenue that's going into these phones. This is your bank. That's it. No more going around anywhere. But your bank can go straight into this. And those people like Daryl Payne in America, and Darlie Gardner and a few others, they can also go to the ANZ bank there when we get this sorted out and change your money. You'll take your US dollars and swap it for the pound notes. Okay, these pound notes are the only legal authority that has the original King William IV banknotes Acts Parliament. He put the Acts together. Only king in the world that has sealed the pound notes and the coins, shilling, pence, sixpence, and crown and florin. All those coins and notes that we have are legal. They'll go right around the world under this flag. Okay, so if you go and buy a flag like this, we're going to get a shop, a Chinese shop or something in England or in some areas, and they'll sell them for $5. Okay, so as long as you've got a flag sticking up on your house, you're immune from any other system until Westminster has this flag standing there to replace any other flag that's broken. The flag, the Union Jack flag, the British flag is broken. When Scotland goes, you only got Wales and England back to the beginning. Those are the only two back to the beginning again, and so Scotland can come in through Devonport. Then we'll transfer the powers there with our budget, with the pound note, into Westminster. By the time the elections is finished, we should have more of the candidates to fund in all of those areas, especially the outlying areas where there's a lot of immigrants that have been marginalised, marginal areas, and like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and countries like that that have got big numbers. India's got something like 800,000, and Pakistan about 400,000 people in Britain. Okay, so they're clumped around certain areas. So we're going to target those. I'm watching from here in New Zealand. So that's all I want to say. It's a bit long, this video, but never mind. I just want to inform you that we are ready to do the pound note and legalise it. Legalise it and the flag. Legalise the flag at the same time. Okay, we'll legalise the flag at the same time, the lawyers, and also to legalise the pound note and our documents to say that we are King William and King of England. Okay, that's all. It's the same crown. The Queen is a fraud. Everybody that's using the Queen is still, she's not there to represent Westminster. She's representing Brussels. Okay, she's gone. She's gone. I'm going there as the head trustee of the Queen Victoria Trust. That's ours still. And find where all that gold is gone. It belongs to you, the people who join us, and with the pound note. And the pound note will be dominant with this flag. It's a free passage through the world. Okay, so that's all I want to say for now. Apart from my computer broken, I had the guys. Everybody knows now. So we got upset yesterday with Jamie and I. It put us right out with Nahi. What's his name? Quinn Oliver Nahi come to fix my computer up and made a worse job of it. It's all gone. It's actually gone. It's not there. He's saying it's there, but it had 460 gigabytes in it, and what he's put onto the hard drive in the backup is only 188. Where's the rest? I can't find any of my photos. I can't find any of the videos. There's over 3,000 of them, 2,000 of them, videos. I can't find one of them. There's 640 on YouTube, something like that, but it's gone. You can't add up more than what is on the hard drive is 2 terabytes, and there was not much room left. It would have just fit, or it didn't. No, it wouldn't fit. Put it that way. It wouldn't fit because I saw him trying to put it in, and then the next month he split it up. But I thought he knew what he's doing. Well, look what happened. And I'm going to track it down. It's too late now because he emailed me today. It's too late because he defriended me. He unfriended me and also unfriended Jamie. And that sent shivers right through us to be said that he had done that and ran off with our information. It's in the police hands, and my friend in the CIB in Otahu. They did a case for me in London for £16.8 million. Okay, so I'm after that when I go there. It'll be sitting there in the HM Treasury. So I'll pick that up in 2012. It went missing. So we'll go there and shake up Lloyd's Bank to tell them where it is and sue them, or just bill them, and also the Falconer lawyers, Julian in Falconer lawyers, and bill them as well. So we got a lot of fraud business that's going in this phone. Everything we recover, that's only one block in here in town. It's only one block. That's 5 billion. The rest is to come. After that, anything with the Queen's head on it. Now our lawyer is fortunate that he's with me because he's working on his Queen's side in his court bench, and I'm on the King's bench side. You look at your documents of courts, it's got a silent King and a Queen on the other side. The Queen has gone. She's vanished. Off. She's still bouncing around in England, but she won't be for long when I get there because I can actually go there as a sovereign monarch and arrest her. That's the only way you can arrest the Queen being a monarch yourself. Okay? I'm just telling you, those are all the titles that I'm holding online. Might not look much, but it's true. We go to court, no one will stand up to it. So that's what's missing. All my information is out there somewhere. So we're going to track it down. I've got a friend coming around. He'll track it down. In fact, I've got 2 friends that track it down to see where he put it. To see where he put it in the cloud or somewhere, because it ain't here. I can't add up. Can't add up what's gone out. You can't tell me. There's 460 gigabytes gone out and only 188. How did he squash it down? All the Word files were 100 gigabytes, just the Word files over 4 years. Okay, and then the pictures was 300 gigabytes. That's just the pictures and the videos. Okay, so it just gives you an idea of the amount of work I do for one statement with all the pictures on it that takes a week to do one of those and put every picture in. Because some pictures won't go in and it's corrupt, the whole lot. So I've learned how to get around the corruption to make sure the picture sticks. Then we're not making money out of the pictures. We're using them as evidence. Everything on Facebook is admissible in the High Court of Admiralty in London, not in this crooked place in New Zealand. They won't allow it because it'll sink them. Well, this one is going through. It'll sink them because they have no authority over this flag, okay? And they're going to get a new flag, and it won't have any sovereignty to it. It can't connect up to somewhere where they get their higher authority from. This flag is the only flag in Britain that has not changed its looks. All right? When Scotland goes, that flag is not the same continuity. Right? It's just a continuity from 1835, this flag. Straight till now, it has not been used. It's a only commercial trading bank flag with military protection and king in the will. In the will. Now, there's no other king in the will that has that. Okay? And being in the Navy for 50 years, putting it all together, the mortgages. This is a mortgage Levy flag creditor. Okay? I'm the creditor with our flag. That's all I want to say. And thank you very much. So with Nahi, unfortunately it's too late because he emailed me. I've been waiting yesterday, and when he didn't turn up, that's it. I can't afford. He's held me up since Thursday, a business this big that's got all this, and that's one Maori boy put a sock right through it. It put a sock right through my business. That's the same as Tani Rako did the same thing to me. Stole a computer. It's just like stealing the computer. Right? He's just on it, poof, gone. Yeah? And I showed him, where's my pound note? I had a pound note folder. Where's my pound note folder? Because all the other folders are in it. You can't find it. He put the pound note there and didn't find it. You see? You see what I mean? It's not there. He's downloaded my backup files and put it in the thing thinking I'm done. But when the pound note's missing and the other pictures and video files in the folders like normally, that's not there. That's not there. That's gone too. So where did he put it? We'll find out. We'll find out. And that's what I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed my own people, Maori. That's why I don't trust too many Maoris. Our manager, Kevin Rice, he's in Tauranga. He's going to take over because I'm going to stay in England. And Jamie will be going from there to here, but we'll be working over there mostly to help to put things right in Westminster after seeing those two videos of those two kids being sodomized, and they're talking like that's normal. They've been living like that since little babies and eating babies and drinking their blood, killing them. This is Britain. This is these people in there. We're going to go in there and hang them. We're going in there with this flag and push them into the court or just hang them on the spot. That's what this flag's for. It's for pirates. It was put together for pirates in business between here in New Zealand and Britain. Anybody in the road, boom, this is the military will come out and go after them. Okay, so that's what this flag is. Thank you very much. I think that's long enough. But anyway, this will go onto the back of those documents I've just put there with the notes, the two notes. Once more, they are pound notes that are ready to legalise, and they are debtor instruments against fraud cases. Okay, anybody that commits fraud, there's plenty of it, because everyone connected to the Queen is fraud. Everything joined her. Okay, it's accessories to her as Queen, head of state. All the states in the world go and get the bill. All the Maoris here get the bill because they're under that system. Okay, everybody gets the bill. 4.4 million minus the people who are members in our group. Okay, so better to run in in Britain. I'm just saying to you people there with Matt Taylor, he's a good guy. He's got a family, young family, and very family orientated man, ex-military police, so that's a plus. He was going in to be the police commissioner. I'm hoping that he gets it when I get there in the elections, and be the police commissioner for the new Westminster government. Boot out Cameron and Philip Hammond. I know those fellas back to front of what they've been doing all these years. Okay, so it's time to catch them up and stick it to them all to death. They'll lose everything. Everyone whose name appears anywhere near this flag and the king and the Moai is going to get lost with everything they own. Even the real estate companies that are using fraud titles. Okay, fraud titles. You might as well say they're all fraud, but it's going to change everything. And anybody spraying the skies with chemicals and poisoning the water, you're going to get it. This flag will walk straight up to you, seize everything. The planes, the lot. Okay, just telling you. Okay, so Matt Taylor, to you guys in Britain, we're very close now. We're a little bit late, but better late than never. And we're just going to have a talk with the lawyer tomorrow. He's been away on a holiday, had long enough. You heard him on video saying setting the time. Put it that way. He set the time to come and see him. We usually have to say what time, right? But he chose it. Anyway, we're going to make the most out of it, and we'll go. I'll go methodically through it. I'm going to get all the documents out now. I left it for the last minute. So at least I've got the pound notes done. That's that part. Just put the documents together. And our crew, Desmond, is doing a big job in Gisborne. And Tamati Reid on the east coast with the project. Hold your horses. Hold your numbers. And wait for us. Because that's how long it took to do this job. Okay? It's not that easy. You just have to know. You have to get it right. You have to get liens. Commercial liens are lethal. If you get it wrong, you lose. Okay? My word against yours. Going for anyone who is going to talk to our lawyer. And you'll find the lawyers who are conveyancing the titles, they are liable. And the banks. They are liable. The bank and the lawyer. The conveyancing lawyer. So our lawyer has to be right. He's safe with the king. Okay? He's very safe with the king. If you want to be safe, get with the king and claim the money. Claim what I'm saying. Okay? And you can buy the shares when the turbines come out, but you'll get credit straight into your phone. We'll hook you up straight away. Just buy a phone, any cheap one, doesn't matter, and just whip it across Taek Pay, T-A-G-P-A-Y. Taek Pay. It'll register under a minute. You register, you're on, and then you can put some money in, deposit straight into the phone, but we'll put the money straight into your phone. It locks into it, okay? And from then on, you should have enough to buy shares as and when required, but you'll find your phone will be getting full up automatically out of nowhere. It's all that money from the other queen side back to the king, okay? Everything's got to go back from the queen to the king. Okay, king is everything. Thank you very much. See you later, and talk to you again soon. Bye.